Not by Alvaro Pereira, hit by James! Oh, what a goal!
Just like that, James Rodriguez announced himself to the world. But where did he come from and what makes him so special? What a rare player James Rodriguez is. At number 10, a true playmaker, a person who creates something out of nothing. It was obvious at a young age of 14 years old where he made his debut for Boyhood Cup in De Viga. And what am I doing with my life? It wasn't until 2 years later and a transfer to Banfield before James Rodriguez could make good on his potential, scoring important goals and becoming a first team regular at the age of 17. His most iconic moment was a goal against Wales to help Banfield win their first ever championship. This, along with Copa Libertadores performances, garnered him interest from clubs all around Europe, and in 2010 a move to Porto was finalized. It didn't take long for him to have an impact, scoring a goal in the Europa League. His most impressive performance of that season came in the Tacta Portugal final, scoring a hat-trick and assisting. However, he only scored 6 times and assisted 8 that whole season. So talking about Bloomer load for one game. At least he took home the Super Cup, the league title, the Europa League, and the cup title. In the 2011 to 12 season, he got even better, scoring 14 times and assisting 11. This led to him getting the Portuguese Golden Ball, the best player in Portugal at the age of 20, and the youngest to ever win it. What am I doing with my? Actually, the 2012 to 13 season, James Rodriguez became Porto's most important player because players like Falcao and Hulk left the club, and he was handed the number 10 jersey. This meant he was the man. Things were running through him now. This led to him winning back-to-back Player of the Month awards and him beating PSG to help Porto top their group. An injury slowed down James Rodriguez in Porto's season, which led to them only getting a league title and him only getting 13 goals and 15 assists. Clubs all around Europe wanted him, and 45 million euros, a transfer to Monaco, was completed. He started off on fire, a free kick goal, and leading them in assists helped them get a Champions League spot. So now the stage is set. 22-year-old James Rodriguez and Colombia against the world. But they had to do without their star striker, Radamel Falcao. But you know what they say, the show must go on. In Group C awaits them Japan, Greece, and Ivory Coast, which is an easy group on paper, but football is not played on paper. Colombia has to come out strong, and they did. The thing about James Rodriguez's game is the fact that he's involved in all phases of play. Colombia's first goal, James drops deep to help with build-up, and also has the ability to play a line-breaking pass to Cuadrado. He does it on there, though, as he makes the run into the box, finds the pocket space, he dummies it, takes 2 defenders out, which allows his teammate to score. You need to know about James Rodriguez. He's probably the best at dead balls. Perfect way, actually on the pass, with ruthless efficiency. So there's no surprise that set piece is a great way to score for Colombia. The secret of James is the fact that he always appears when you need him to be. And that's just intelligence. He floats in pocket of space, receives the ball, 1-2, bang. So efficient. Next up, Ivory Coast. James is doing his regular James things in this game, creating chances, passing the ball. But something I never thought I'd ever see is a power header. Pinch me. I still think I'm dreaming. And another underrated aspect of James's game is his press. So it's not surprising that he won the ball high up the pitch to score an easy goal. The final group stage game is versus Japan. A game that James Rodriguez didn't even start and came on in 45 minutes would be one of the best performances I've ever seen. For the first goal, James found space in the box, perfect first touch, and laid it off for a perfect pass. Second assist was in transition, a perfectly weighted through pass. And the icing on top, the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen was a crossover in football. How's that even happen? He moves left, he moves right, and he puts Yoshida to sleep. He put him to sleep. That is insane. Now this is where it gets serious. Knockout football against Giants Uruguay, neighbors of Colombia, boasting Suarez and Cavani, a duo. So if you're James Rodriguez, what do? You score a Puskas goal from outside the box. Your back turn, just unreal stuff. For the second goal, James Rodriguez just hangs around the box, finds a space, and scores. 2-0 win for Colombia and on to the quarterfinals, where they face Brazil. First goal came from a Brazilian corner, and it never seemed like Colombia were in the mess. Just chance after chance for Brazil, and the second was coming, and it came in the most ridiculous way. After that, it was an uphill battle, a penalty from James Rodriguez, and there it is. The run is over. So where does that leave us now? How should we feel about a player like James Rodriguez, a man who hasn't showed us the same heights as the 2014 World Cup? I feel lucky to have watched James Rodriguez play because he plays with such a joy, You don't know what he's gonna do next. I watch football for James Rodriguez, the players that make me talk about how good they are to my friends. It's the James Rodriguezes of the world that make football the beautiful game.
Vamos a usar a mi Nia. Píllela, pues.
Vamos para esa.
Nia, pásame esa camioneta que está allá, porfa.
Mami, ya.
Esa que está allá.